back. Hello there. We're gonna be playing some Halloween-themed Quake stuff this month. Starting with Halloween Jam from 2018. I believe this is a collection of 9 maps, I want to say. 9 maps plus a start map. Runs on Arcane Dimensions, or I guess they trimmed down Arcane Dimensions. I'm not sure what they trimmed down about it, but that's what the site says. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is a start map. This map's pretty cool. This map's definitely a little bit more elaborate than your typical start map. Kind of got to go through a crypt here. Before we enter the haunted house. So I've actually played this before. Once or twice before. I really love Halloween. Great time of year. And the Quake Halloween stuff is pretty cool. This start map in particular is just, I think, the best. This house is very cool. I love the, you got like a Mario 64 thing going on here, where you can kind of jump into paintings, or like all the levels are represented by paintings on the wall here you gotta jump into. I also love the piano here, self-playing piano. There have been, I think, a total of 5 Halloween jams at the time of streaming this. This start map here is actually used in 2 of them. The next year's Halloween Jam, which would be 2019, used a kind of expanded upon version of this, and I think it's even better than this one, but this is still pretty great. Yeah, let's get started. 4 incantations. So some of these maps are... Oh shit, that actually hurts you. I like the texture they used here. So some of these maps aren't really like super Halloween themed. Like this map could just kind of be a generic like Quake castle. There's nothing really Halloween-esque about it. Yeah, there's like nothing super specific about this map that would screams like Halloween, but there are some really good Halloween maps in here, in the future Halloween jams as well. Oh shit, that guy spawned like inside of me. What the hell? Oh shit. Those guys were fighting. Should have just let that continue. So this map is kind of just like a big hub area. You have to kill like 4 bosses, I think, and then go to the exit. It's a little elaborate for something in a jam, but it's alright. This room is pretty cool. I like the skulls. The only thing I don't like about this room here is I don't like the fact that this is made of skulls, this is made of skulls, skull piles, and then for whatever reason this wall is just like rock. I feel like that's kind of like, like if you're already gonna make these 2 walls out of skulls, you might as well just make that one out of skulls and just keep the theme going. I don't know if they ran out of time or forgot, but like, yeah, this wall is like really flat in comparison to the others. I like that little like surge of like kind of fodder enemies that come out through this door after you kill the boss. It reminds me of it's gonna be kind of a deep cut, but in World of Warcraft, Anyone's played World of Warcraft and done the Scarlet Monastery, I think it's like the armory wing. There's like 4 different wings to Scarlet Monastery. One of them is like after you kill the final boss, a bunch of like really low-level mobs like rush in to, I guess, try and kill you or something. You can just easily kill them. Yeah, I'll just go down real fast. Hey, super nail gun. Take that. Oh, hello. Of course, I already mentioned this is running on Arcane Dimensions. I love Arcane Dimensions. I think it's, for something like this, it's perfect. You really can't pick a better kind of, I guess, mod or whatever to run something like this on. Shit, I don't know, that guy can go through. These just, like, no-clipping through the walls. Alright. The expanded roster of Arcane Dimensions is really great. Really just kind of fleshes Quake's enemy roster out in like a really appropriate way. Yeah, I just noticed you don't get a boomstick in this. They spawn you with the super shotgun, which I suppose I'm okay with. It's like a secret. Only 2 secrets. I like how those sorcerer enemies die, or those wraiths, whatever they are. They like fucking implode on themselves, they just like fold into themselves or whatever. It's very cool. Cool death animation. Simple, but works really well. Very effective. This is the this is one of like the lesser power-ups of Arcane Dimensions Sharpshooter. It basically just makes your shotgun like really accurate. It's kind of lame for the super shotgun, but for the triple barrel shotgun, it actually makes it really strong. There you are. Keep going. Quick save here. I don't know where the secret is in this map. I don't know if I've ever found it. You can kind of tell that this map was like rushed a little bit. You know, everything's kind of very flat. The ideas are there though. I would love to see like a remade version of this map. Because I do like the idea of like, okay, you gotta go kill the 4 sorcerers. That's pretty fun. A little different than just like get the gold key. And there's some cool ideas here. Like I like how the walls here are like flesh, but it's so like blocky that it kind of like it just doesn't work super well. Which I assume is probably that hurt. I assume it's probably just like a time constraint thing. Grenade launcher? I do not. Yeah, see, you get the swarm of these like fodder guys that come out after you kill the sorcerers. I think that's pretty cool. Well, I guess there is a silver key. Oh, you're just supposed to kill the sorcerers, though. I don't know what the keys are used for. So I'm not 100% button did either. Oh. Okay, that way. Let's keep it moving here. Gotta get the most out of our quad. I don't know, have I killed the force sorcerers here? I don't think I've been over here. Well, I kind of like this room. This room has like these little teleporter walls that you can kind of use to move around, which is pretty cool. I gotta go hit that button. Ah, there it is. Where's the last one of these? Some good use of color lighting in this map. I actually kind of like the red around the candle. I mean, it looks like a little bit off, but it works with like this texture here. Looks nice. Same with the red over here, next to the blood. Bugs in. As much as I like these teleporters here, I feel like this area is very cramped for that fight. You do kind of get like a little like loop going here, like a little loop break where you kind of do like this, but you don't really want to fight in this room. Like, this isn't like a super great combat arena compared to the some of the other rooms. I like the idea of using, I guess like if you go through that teleporter here, you kind of end up here and then you can do this, but it's just like something about the layout is a little too, I don't know, you just kind of end up staying in like one or two areas, I guess. I think maybe it's almost silly giving advice to like a map from 5 years ago, but you know, giving like feedback on a map from 2018. Yeah, this area I'm not a big fan of. It's all right. I do like the teleporter walls. I feel like maybe like the teleporter walls kind of take you a little too far away from the action, maybe. Like, I've definitely played maps before that have like really great combat arenas that kind of incorporate teleporters, and I think having the teleporter be so large and accessible is pretty smart. I just like something about this area that it takes you to. I'm not a fan of. This one over here really bugs me because it takes you like over here. So the teleporter is over there, like right here, but it takes you up here, which I really don't like. It's like a little bit jarring. Having this like alcove be like shoved in the corner too is kind of awkward. I guess it's like this is the hall you came in from, so like it looks nice here, but then when you're kind of fighting in this room, you just kind of don't, like, you just forget all that exists. I feel like this room could have used like a big restructuring. Like there's some elements there that work. It's just not like structured correctly. Or not structured in a way that kind of lends itself well to combat and whatnot. pretty fun map. That ending's a little anticlimactic too. You just take the elevator into the skybox. There's nothing cool up there, no portal or anything. I would have put a portal instead of the skybox. That at least would have been cool. Just have like some weird portal. Thankfully, when you... this start map is so good. This is like a 10 out of 10 start map. There's only one flaw with it, which I'll show you in a second. But I love how, like, yeah, when you spawn back in from completing a map, you spawn in the grave down here. You got to climb back out. You got the rope tied to the tree. You got these nice pumpkins. So the one problem with this start map here is this. It does not tell you what you've completed. This is the map we just played. It doesn't say that we completed it. There's no indication that we completed it. That's kind of always been a pet peeve of mine about start maps is when they don't tell you that you've kind of completed a map. Not that big of a deal here compared to some other start maps because like it's pretty clear what map is what. You know, some start maps it's just like you'll have a portal and then you know when you approach the portal it'll give you the map name, but here you kind of have this picture, so you can kind of easily identify every map. You're like, oh yeah, I've done the one with the bluish castle with the red candles. Yeah, I've done that one. Not as bad here. In the second version of this start map, in the Halloween Jam 2019, they also don't tell you what maps you completed, and there's way more maps, so it gets a little like, okay, you know, what ones have I completed? I mean, the pictures help, but I really don't know why certain start maps are like, hey, you've completed this, you're good, and other maps are just like, nah, dude, figure it out, keep track of it on your own. I'm not sure like what the what it takes exactly to implement that, but it's such a nice quality of life. Minor nitpick though, like I said, this start map is still fantastic. Anyways, let's keep going. Pumpkin grind. This is kind of like one of those big open area maps where it just sort of like drops you into a large area. It doesn't really build. It's just like you can kind of run wherever you want to here. Which can be okay, but then you get in situations like this where I'm just kind of like a little bit ill-suited to be fighting this thing with just a boomstick. Alright, I gotta go back down, hit the button again. Yourself a lightning gun? How do you get down from here? Oh, there we go. Okay. I would like a super shotgun. This map is definitely more in kind of the Halloween theme, though, compared to the last map. It's kind of like a farm. Just shock that dog. It's like a farm. A bunch of pumpkins. This thing actually, one cool thing I like is this little like thresher here will actually kill you if you run into it. Kill enemies too if you kind of kite them into it. Need a silver key for that. There we go. Okay, just deal with the fiend that way. Got the red armor. Use Rust for LG on that guy. Yes, like part of the problem is like I've got nails up there, so I assume okay, there we go. There's a super shotgun. Yeah, when you have like these really kind of open maps, it's like it's hard. Like you can't really guide the player super well through like a natural weapon progression. So it's kind of easy to just like miss stuff, right? Let's see. Can we kind of just run wherever on this map. There's a way to make these open. How though? all these nails. Don't have a nail gun still. I do appreciate the quad damage. There's like an emergency quad in the pumpkin patch that you can grab if you're really having a tough time or something. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why stepping on that thing over there would open these. You know what? Hold on. Come over here. Come over here, buddy. Here's how I'm gonna deal with these. These guys are fucking me up, but I will. I'll get the best of them here. Just keep coming this way. Keep coming this way, boys. Step right in. Yep, there you go. There you go. One after the other. Just kind of kite him into the thresher there. Although that probably just I probably would have been better off just killing them. I think those guys, those stone guys, are immune to the LG though. So I don't know. But yeah, like maps like this are kind of I'm iffy on it. I really don't like the fact that like this garage opens up after you jump onto that. You got a lot of enemies who are just in like high to reach places. And I don't have like a nail gun to really snipe these guys, so I just have to use kind of the boomstick. Let's grab that. There's a underwater area here. I'm just getting shot at by like random enemies. Go down here real fast. I remember there being something cool down here. Maybe it was just that. Some more nails for the nail gun I don't have. Like, I think visually this map looks cool. It's just a little too, like, it's a little too chaotic. It doesn't, like... Because if you're going to do, like, a map that's, like, one big area, right, I think you kind of have to treat it like you would a, you almost have to, like, treat it like you would with a, like a big encounter, like a layered encounter, like a combat encounter, where it's just, like, you kind of peel back up. Here's the nail gun. This little room. And that's kind of what they do, but it just, like, again, it feels like there's just random, like, gargoyles and shit constantly coming at me. It doesn't feel like, okay, I'm exploring, I go to this area, I trigger a bunch of enemies, and I go over to this area and I trigger a bunch of enemies, and then you have, like, some kind of grand finale or whatever. It's just like a lot of just, like things are happening, and I'm just trying to, like, react to them. It just doesn't... I'm particularly not a fan of that sort of gameplay. They definitely got like the theme down though, like a good Halloween theme. I like the farm that they've created here, but I'm just not a fan of the gameplay. Almost out of shotgun shells. I'm just gonna LG that guy. Gold key. That's how we leave. Let's probably save that quad for the finale here. A lot of secrets on this map. So I think I can try and jump on the roof here. Yeah, there we go. That window breakable? No. Surprisingly, this is considered a secret. I don't know how you get those nails over there. Cool back here. Whatever. Let's go open the door. Okay, map. I'm just like I think that like the gameplay, like the visually, I really like the you know, the farmhouse kind of like pumpkin patch thing they have going on. I'm just not a big fan of how like the combat encounters in that map play out. I feel like it's very messy. Like it just kind of spawns you in, you're already getting shot by stuff. You know, I feel like with a big map like that, you kind of have to let the player explore around a little bit and have like actions that they do trigger enemies, but it has to be very deliberate, right? Like falling onto that little like platform that was held up on the barn, having that like spawn fucking 4 of those like giant like stone golem guys or whatever. I don't actually know their name. It's like the stone guys throwing the big rocks at you, and just like why did that happen? Like, why were those garages, like, tied to, like, you falling down there? And it's like, well, what if you just never fall down there? Do you just never see that combat encounter? It's, like, really goofy stuff like that. I feel like there's a good map here. Like, the layout, and, like, again, layout and visuals are fine. I think it's just, like, the way that the actual, like, exploration is dealt with and the combat is dealt with is just very poor. And if you kind of just like rearranged a few things, I think you could have a much better map here. You know, you could even add like a little underwater section stuff. Again, very silly giving fucking feedback on a map from 5 years ago, but can't help it. Let's keep it moving. What we got next? Let's see, secret passage. This one's pretty cool. This is just like a very like Quake-ass Quake map. Again, not really doesn't really have anything to do with Halloween specifically. It's just very Quake in nature. And you could tell that because it's playing the like the one kind of rock track that Quake has, the title theme. That doesn't work. Kind of light on the health here a little bit. Some like really tight rooms. Yeah, this map is like giga generic. This could really just like be its own little release or whatever. It really just it has like nothing to do with Halloween. I guess Quake in general is sort of like a little Halloween adjacent, you know, with like the Lovecraft stuff. But this is kind of, anything up there? I want to know how to get that yellow, because I'm kind of messed up here. Oh. There you go. The window are now open. Thanks, game. Go ahead and quick save here. mean, for what this is trying to be, I think it looks alright. Like visually, it definitely feels like a classic kind of Quake map. I think they do like a pretty good job of copying that original like theme, right? Like this doesn't look bad. I've talked about this in a lot of my other videos, or I guess streams of kind of Quake maps, but there's definitely like, there are some maps that kind of go above and beyond and they try to modernize like the original Quake look by giving the environments a lot more depth and kind of texture. A good example of that would be these pillars here. This map are just kind of like square, like 48 or 64 unit blocks. Oh, that's a secret. That was cool. Save that for later. But in like a modern Quake map, these might be like actual like rock pillars. They might have more like angles to them. They might be more spherical, is not like, but more cylindrical in nature, and not just squares. Go from here real quick. So you kind of have those two kinds of styles when it comes to like classic Quake maps. Personally, I'm a pretty big fan of the modernized one. I like it when they kind of, like it when map authors give the kind of the old Quake style a like a makeover, if you will. There we go. This map has some pretty good secrets, I'll say. Like, they're a little tough to, like, you kind of see them and you're like, oh, hey, look at that. And then you kind of think about it, and, they're not, like, impossible to, figure out. I think that Fiend just got telefrags. I think a Fiend spawned in with the Ogre and got, like, yeah, he immediately got telefrags. Any of that. That's pretty fun. That map has absolutely nothing to do with Halloween, but as far as like a map in the kind of classic id style, that was a good map. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. Alright, let's do this one. I remember this. This is like one of the few maps I remember from when I've played this jam before. This map is rough. It is it's going to be a bit of a hassle completing this. I do like the pumpkin though. A big reason for that is this map is just so damn dark, and it is kind of genuinely hard to get what you're supposed to get. This is like a scavenger hunt map, is the best way I can describe this. It's very open-ended, and they kind of expect you to find a lot of stuff in the environment that isn't made particularly obvious. And you'll see kind of why that's an issue here shortly. Hopefully I can remember where some of this stuff is. Alright, so we gotta gather boards, get a hammer, repair ladder by fireplace, make pumpkin pie. So, and then you have the Werox summoning. Alright, let's just repair the ladder first. Pot, check. So yeah, this is like a scavenger hunt map. Very interesting idea in theory, if I'm being honest. I don't hate the concepts. I hate the execution. I think, you know, Quake has no like map or there's no like UI besides health, armor, and ammo. I know there are some UIs that will show you like I think the original Quake UI also showed you like what runes you had. And I think there are some I think the Arcane Dimensions UI will also show you like what keys you have if you use like the right UI with it. But yeah, there's like really no way to kind of see what, you know, map items you have, as far as I know. And like these are the boards here that I just grabbed, right? But like you would never know that. They're not highlighted. There's nothing to tell you that these are the boards. I mean, hell, the boards here didn't even change. You just get a little pop-up that says "Yay boards." And it's like, okay. These candles should come in handy. So it's like, yeah, see, it's like the candles are in here, the things in here, but there's really nothing. I do appreciate how the candles were unlit after you grab them, but like the hammer is still here. It doesn't disappear after you collect it or whatever, right? And I'm not a big fan of that. Let's get rid of this guy up here. Come back here. There we go. Let's head back inside. Let's fix the ladder. The Werox key, okay. Yeah, I think one way to kind of I think one way to kind of mitigate issues of kind of just like, you know, Quake doesn't have like a UI that kind of leads you to these items or give you any hints or anything like that is having the items glow a little bit, and then when you pick them up, the glow would disappear. I think that would be quite useful. Let's see. Circle of candles. Souls. Alright, is that it? You just need the candles? That's a lot of zombies. I don't have a grenade launcher. Anything back here? Any secrets? Anything? I like the skybox in this map. I'll say that. Like the actual map itself looks pretty nice. Even these like big chunky trees here aren't bad looking. Above the pumpkin patch. Ah, shit, I should have left this guy alone. Let's get back up here. I don't have anything to deal with these guys. I'm out of, I don't have a super shotgun, and I'm out of nails. I think this is the exit here. Yeah. I remember that map being more of a pain in the ass than that. I think because I was previously playing on like a darker gamma setting, so it was like impossible to find my way around that map. I guess if you play this map in like dark places or something, some Quake engine that's really dark, or you don't use like brightened, because I think I have my gamma turned up a little bit. But yeah, if you played this map and it was a little bit darker, it's kind of impossible to find stuff. I do like the scavenger hunt concept, though. I think, like I said, I think you just need to make it really apparent what you need to actually get. I wish there was a little bit more combat. It's cool. The idea of like summoning an enemy is kind of cool, but the actual fight itself was kind of lame. And I guess I missed the secret, so maybe there's like a grenade launcher, but it's like once you kill the thing, like there's really no way to kill those zombies unless I missed like a blood axe or again a grenade launcher or something. Or even like a triple barrel shotgun would take care of them. So yeah, cool concept though with the little scavenger hunt. I wish more maps would kind of do stuff like that. Again, if you just made it kind of obvious what the player needed to collect it by giving it like a glow or something, and then making sure like once the player collected it, it disappeared from the environment. You could probably do some really cool stuff with that. Right. So I think we're all done with the first floor here. Let's see. It's nightmare difficulty back there. Black possession. Oh, I like this map quite a bit. Oh, I love these pumpkins here are really great. These pumpkins get a lot more use in following. So we gotta get these guys to infight a little bit. There we go. Those guys do their thing. I look for a weapon. Oh, that's something. That hurt. Generally not a fan of maps that stick you with the axe for a, well, really any period of time. Melee, like Quake doesn't really have melee combat. You can kind of just swing your axe at things and tank damage. That's this game's version of melee combat. See if we can get this, oh yeah, here we go. Okay. This is clever. Hey, there we go. Get up here? We can get up here. Nothing up here, though. It's cool. I like little platforming secrets like that. It's always fun. And it feels really good when you kind of, you know, get that that kind of like aha moment where you kind of figure out what to jump on. I still don't have a weapon. Check over here. Hey, there we go. This is another map that on certain brightness settings is like way too dark in my opinion. It can be hard to see these like exploding tumors. Let's hold off on grabbing that a second. This map has great atmosphere. I really like the skybox, even though I think it's like one of the Quake Vomit ones. As long as you like hide the I like that. That's pretty cool. Get a gate up here. Oh shit. I still really don't have any other weapons, unfortunately. I have to... There we go. You know what? I would feel bad, but this map hasn't given me any other weapons, so I kind of don't. Yeah, the atmosphere here is really great. I like these trees. These trees look pretty nice. I believe these are made out of brushes. Very chunky. I like them. That wolf sound effect is playing a little too much, though. The church is very cool. All the candles and stuff. big Quake logo. That Quake logo is a little... I was gonna say it's a little chunky, but I think that's intentional. It's like a little off. Let's head back this way. The mausoleum has weapons. Just leave those guys over there to do their thing. I guess I could have went out the front of the church, but it's fine, we'll go this way. Yourself a better weapon. That did not open. This did though. There we go. Gotta get the most out of that quad. I really love this like underground crypt area. This is like really cool. Okay, I'm just gonna stop. I'm whiffing all my shots. So, I don't want to get that yellow armor in there. Alright, well, kill these guys. Probably a button or something over here. Yeah, this map definitely has a lot of atmosphere. I feel like it's just a little weak on like the combat, and it's like the weapon progression is very, very awkward with like not having a super shotgun, going from like boomstick to nail gun to nades. It's kind of weird. Switch. I also like kind of how this map like loops back around on itself. It's very cool. Hey, what I got? There we go. I don't know why it saved, because we're basically at the end of the map here. So I'm not really sure why it kind of saves these like big weapons for the ends. I guess for this boss fight, but it's like at this point, just I don't know. It has a lot of health. There we go. Go ahead and get the Tome of Power, and then it just seals us in. Shuts the door behind us. Yeah, that's a really cool map. I'm a big fan. I don't like the weapon progression though. I think it's a little awkward. Like having the axe for so long is just kind of weird. Like I feel like you could just like bump everything up. So it just like start to play with the boomstick. Then you break open that shack and find the nail gun. And then maybe you find like maybe you have like a super shotgun secret or something shortly after. You can find the grenade launcher in the tomb, and then at the end you get like the Widowmaker triple barrel shotgun for the last boss. And then maybe have like a super nail gun secret somewhere. I just think like the weapon progression there is like really like wacky for some reason. And it doesn't really add anything. Otherwise though, great atmosphere, good Halloween map. The church and everything is very cool. I love the crypt. I'm a big fan of spooky graveyards. Alright, I think we got 2 to go here. But that's another thing, these paintings here, when you come back in from a map, have changed. I didn't really show them earlier, but they were normal paintings earlier, but now they're Quake-themed paintings. We got a Shambler, got a Vor, Death Knight as like the Admiral or whatever, like the old-timey like naval suit there, naval uniform. And then an Ogre. I don't know what that's supposed to be. A Scrag maybe? I think that's a zombie. But yeah, these are all like Quake-themed pictures, and this was like a nice farm or something, and now it's just a Shub hanging out. Black Possession. So I think this is our last map. I think. I thought there were 9 maps. Was that 9 maps? Oh, maybe it's just 6. All right. Double check here before we finish this. But this is Old House. This map is pretty cool. This is probably the one I remember the most. It isn't the best map, but it's probably the most unique of any of these maps. It's just like it's like a big old fun house. Before I go on, I want to point this little thing out here. I love this little model. It's like so goofy, and it doesn't need to be here, but it's like a little model of a castle or whatever. I assume that's the house that you're in. It's like a really weird way to like give you context of where you're at without actually like showing you like a big area or whatever. That was a Quake Vomit skybox. So yeah, here's where things start to get fun. Flashing lights kind of fuck with your eyes a little bit. Come up here. These 2 guys. Like very low on health, so I'm just gonna cheese this ogre. Yeah, they don't call this map Funhouse for nothing. This is again, this isn't like the best map of this pack, but it's very unique. It's probably my favorite, just because of how like wacky and weird it is. I love these bookcases. This is something you don't often see. There's a bookcase texture. Just to stop here and talk about bookcases for a minute. There's a bookcase texture that you often see in Quake maps. It's just like a flat texture. And I really appreciate the fact that this author made like a bookcase out of brushes. It's very cool. Oh, thank God, some health. Arcane Dimensions heal. Nope, nope, nope. I might die here, actually. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna probably die unless I get some health here, some air. Go, 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 go. Okay. That was close. I think I got health at like the last possible second there. Oh, thank God. There we go. Alright, we're good now. Cheese that ogre out. I wish I had nails right now. There we go. Ourselves a lightning gun. Back this way. Now I'm pretty sure. I thought the lava. No, just spikes come down and crush you. I thought the lava descended upon you for some reason. Yeah, let's just not risk it. I don't need that backpack. Alright, so we go back out here. Again, it's like such a minor detail, but I love these bookcases with just like stuff on them. Like a little crate, a bunch of books, a little whatever those things are. There's like a little like the Jesus texture there on like a plaque or something. Zombies just like having a good time in there. I like how the lights like kind of turn on as you walk past this stuff. This part is very cool. Just like the world, it's all like really simple stuff. Like this map isn't using any kind of crazy trickery. I've definitely played maps that will use like all sorts of like little invisible teleports and stuff to kind of make it seem like the world's spinning or whatever, but nope, this one just has like just brushes that take you off a ledge and then another ledge catches you. I love this room too that you gotta like climb up. It's very cool. Like this map is so unique and just has like so many creative ideas. I don't even know how to get up there. This door open. Yeah, door opens. Okay. It's just like a big. I mean, it's exactly what it is. It's a. Oh well, I guess the name is Old House. So I was gonna say the map is like a fun house. Does it do anything? No, it doesn't do anything. Get a red armor back there. Okay, so I think I have a. Yeah, there we go. I got the key for this. It's the super shotgun. We don't need you. I think we got that red armor because we're getting fucked up there. That's pretty nasty. Diving in blood is the only way. Grab some nails. Minivore there. Let's see, is this in the right way? Okay, I'll take that. There's some power up. Okay, it doesn't open through there. We gotta go back downstairs now. Not that way. Let's go back down here through the blinking room. Like, this map shouldn't be as good as it is. It's like, it's such like a rough feeling map, but it's definitely like the most fun map of this entire pack, just because it really is just like you're going through some like weird like mansion with all these like tricks and traps everywhere. That's it. Oh, nope, forgot about this area. I forgot I had a lightning gun this whole time. Go a little shortcut back into the house. So watch out for these scorpions. They're kind of like the blackhead crabs from Half-Life 2. That breathing actually kind of works here. Like, it's a little bit annoying, but like in a weird way, it kind of just like adds a little bit of atmosphere. Given that this is like a Halloween map, I don't know. Go ahead and quick save real quick. Go. Use up that lightning gun. Only one to go. Oh, maybe that was the last one. What a cool map. It really just shouldn't be as good as it is. Like, the rooms are like very cramped, and like the hallways are small, and it's got all sorts of like little weird areas that aren't like great for combat, but it's just so charming. Like, look at this room right here. Like, the little like clocks made out of brushes, and you got the table like with silverware and plates and stuff made out of brushes. Like, what a nice little like charming map that is. I'm a big fan of that one. If I were to recommend you play any map from this pack, it would probably be that one, to be honest. It's just such a fun map, and I miss like 3 secrets or whatever there too. But I think that is all of... I think that is everything. Yeah, I thought there was more maps. I thought there was 9 maps for some reason. I guess because I was looking at the picture on Quadictic, and there's like 9. It's like a little collage, you know. When they do these jams, they always have like the little picture that kind of shows you like all the maps in the jam, and there's 9 little pictures, but I guess 3 of them were just the start map. So, so yeah, I guess there's only 6 maps in this jam. My mistake. But yeah, that's Halloween Jam. Halloween Jam's pretty cool. If you never played it before, it's a pretty light playthrough. About an hour, probably less, if you're really just kind of hustling. I kind of stopped to, you know, to give some thoughts on these maps. But if you're really going, you could probably get through this pretty quickly. Awesome start map. Some pretty cool maps in here. I don't think any of these are like stinkers. I think there's some cool ideas on play. You know, like the Werox summoning map is like an interesting concept with this like scavenger hunt. Old House is just incredible. And then you have some maps that are just kind of like not really super Halloween themed, but just like decent maps. You know, like the Secret Passage is like pretty fun. Yeah. I don't know. That's it. That's all I got. Oh, and you get to... I guess I already mentioned it, but this, you get to explore this start map, which is super cool. So, yeah. I guess that's all I got. Halloween Jam from 2018. Check it out. Pretty fun. Thanks for watching. GG's.